and then came Party for 2. But Recommendation is going to bolt in for Blake Shin. 5 in front. It's daylight to the others. Recommendation won easily.
Race number 1 at Flemington is the Bailey handicap over the 1800 metres, and I've got Stay Silent on top. I'm going to back Blake Shit to get the job done here from the horse that's going to be up on speeds, being Stay Silent. Drawn out wide, should give him time to come across, should lead on its own terms here and be too good for them. Have first crack and just have to fend them off late. Politely Done, I'll be charging down the outside that only has a kilo on Stay Silent. I don't think it's enough to turn the tables from last start. And Stay Silent beat him fair and square. There look the clear 2 winning chances. Suntora in for 3rd and Red Aces in for 4th. But I've got Stay Silent on top, and I think can prove hard to beat for Blake Shin in the first. To start the day on Deane Leicester Flemington Cup Day, $20 the win. And over the 1700 metres, back 100 metres for race 2 is the VRC member Michael Murphy Trophy. And I am with surprising here for Jamie Carr and Nigel Blackiston. I think this horse is hard to beat. The filly in form, running well its last couple, winning its prior, winning 2 and placing in the other 2 out of those 2. Out of those runs. Jamie Carr in this settle, 55.5, good draw. I think it's a little bit closer and will be flying home, and I can see why it's been well backed. I'm pretty confident on its chances. Castle on High, if this track was a little bit wetter, as in a heavy track, I thought this horse could run well, but it's a soft spinner. If there's rain on the day, can run well. Le Zebra under the odds at $5. He's been a bit costly to punters in the past. I want to see him do it again, though. Good run last start, and nothing else matters. Way over the odds at $81, but in for 4th and has to lift. But surprising for mine, race 2, I think it's the winner for Jamie Carr. 25 the win on Surprising, and $2.50 each way on Castle on High. Race number 3 at Flemington is the VRC member Russell Dawson played over the 1,000 metres for the 2-year-olds. And I am with one that's going to surprise a few here, just like Gabby. Loving Gabby's daughter making her first start and first occasion to the races. Jamie Carr, no weight. Kieran Maher, outside draw, best part of the straight. $6.50, I think, is a crazy price. This horse is bred to be a star. Jumped out, trialled impressively in Sydney. Will lap up the ground, being out of Pirata and Loving Gabby. They both handled the wet track, and Pierre was an absolute wet tracker who produced Pirata. So I think just like Gabby, can prove hard to beat here. First settler has a race experience and has only having its second start and can prove hard to beat. Pieris is coming right back in grade off the 2 group runs, and I think is over the odds at $34. And Skipjack, only won the maiden last start that was impressive, but just like Gabby for mine, to make a winning debut. Race number 4 is the Investments Rising Stars final over the 1,600 metres at benchmark 78 level, and I'm with Arcana on top. I'm really surprised that Cindy Falls has been well back, considering Arcana and Binding beat at home last start, but last time at Sandown. But I'm with Arcana here. I think it has no weight on its back with the 53 kilos. Better, good draw. Will be out in the best ground down the Flemington straight. Absolutely flying this campaign. Can record back-to-back wins. Binding will be up on speed for a long way from the outside draw. Tatum Balls steam it straight to the front and look to hold on. Cindy Falls will be charging home, and Janetian Blue I thought could run really well in for 4th. But I'm with Arcana. She beat Binding and Cindy Falls when they made it to Sandown, and I think she can do so again here with no weight, storming down the outside. 15 the win, probably not enough on Arcana. Race number 5 at Flemington is the VRC member Lee Hughes Trophy over the 1,400 metres, and I am with Eugenius on top at a bit of odds here at $8.50 in an open race. I just think that this horse is hard and fit, flying this campaign. Celine Gaudray gets the weight off down to the 57 kilos. The last time was at 1,400 metres at Flemington. It ran second to, I do believe, Flying Fizz, if I'm correct. No, it wasn't. It was another... no, it wasn't Flying Fizz. I can't remember who it was, but ran an impressive race there. And prior to that, on its only other 1400-meter run at Flemington, was charging home behind Schwartz, which is good form for a race like this. And I think an 850 can take this, as we'll love the ground. Form behind Miss Rumbini, who's absolutely flying. So I think Eugenius is the one to beat. Great Maximus is scratched from Adelaide, comes over to race at Flemington. I think can prove hard to beat, only having the 6 starts and can run well. Lovers, who has to lift, didn't beat anything last start and prior to that, but is winning and running well. Links in for 4th. But Eugenius for mine, race 5 at Flemington. I like his chances, 30 the win. Race number 6 at Flemington is a benchmark 84 over the 1200 metres, and I'm with Barraquil on top. Ben Allen had Marabi. He's got Barraquil now. 4 from 4. This is a star horse in the making, and I think can go 5 from 5. Outside draw, right part of the straight. I think that 3:10 available now will be a lot shorter come jump time tomorrow. I just can't see this horse being beaten. I'm happy to have it on top. I don't think the ground's an issue. It won on a soft track last start and should find the better ground here for Ben Allen and come storming down the outside and win. South of Houston, I thought, was the only danger. Right down in the weights for Jamie Carr. Second up has a good form second up and good on a wet track. Baroque Road will be up on speed and Home Rule will be charging home. But Barraquil to take his record to 5 from 5 and to provide Ben Allen with another star horse. 50 the win. Race number 7 at Flemington is the Deane Lester Flemington Cup, named after an absolute star of a human being over the 2800 metres. And Waller's got 2 in the race, and he's going to win it with Spaycaster here. I really like Spaycaster. Like, the last start effort in Sydney, the win was on bottomless ground. He bolted in that day. He's hard fit, in form. D-Lane wouldn't be riding him for nothing. He's got a good draw. I just can't see him being beaten, where a lot of these are looking for the paddock or retirement. I think this horse is on the way up and can prove hard to beat. Farrago in for second. Will love the ground. Will be charging home and I think can run a place. Hit the road, Jack, looking for the jumps again, but is a wet tracker. He proved that last start, and prior to that, he's run at Warrnambool. And Port Guillaume was beaten a long way in this race last year at a bigger quote, and I can't see him being any better than that. Though he did win impressively last start. But Spaycaster for mine in the Flemington Cup. I think he can win $25. Race number 8 at Flemington is the VRC member Peter Drake, played over the 2,000 metres, and I'm with Cadmus. My second best bet on this card, 55.5 for Jai McNeil from the wide draw. The only query is the ground. But look, he ran well on a soft 7 track prior. He's won on a soft track before. That soft 7 run coming at Flemington, and he was charging home there, so I think he'll handle it, and that was at 84 level, so I think Cadmus is clearly the one to beat. Wycliffe a second. If the track does deteriorate and Cadmus comes out, which I don't think they'll run anything less than a soft 7, Wycliffe I'll have on top. I think we'll lap up the ground and be hard to beat. King Magnus, first go 2,000, interested to see how it goes. And Normandy Bridge, one like Stern Idol will on Sunday, last start in the trial over hurdles. But Cadmus for mine, race 8 Flemington, 30 the win on my second best bet of the day. Race number 9 at Flemington is a benchmark 78 over the 1,000 metres to finish the day. They'll fly here. Big Me, Moonhaven, Cavella Ramponte, and Luna Cat. I narrowed it down too, but within that, it's impossible this race, because you've got Big Me, who looks to be the class runner of the field, first up off 2 years, only off 2 jump outs. Last at Flemington was impressive. Moonhaven will be charging home. No weight, at least getting weight off beast mode from last start. Cavella Ramponte, no weight, only second up. And Luna Cat will love the conditions and is 4th up and drawn the right part of the straight. But Big Me on top, I think if he turns up in his best form, Hutchie will have something to cheer over here. And we've seen how the Hong Kong horses can go in the past. Clear example, Munamak. They thrive when they come to Australia, and I think Big Me could be a good horse here. Moonhaven for second, like I've said, weight off beast mode and can run well. Cavella Ramponte and Luna Cat in for third and fourth. But Big Me, race 9 for mine, but it's an open race. Thank you everyone for watching my preview for Deane Leicester Flemington Cup Day, hoping to bounce back of what's been a couple of disappointing weeks, only having one win over the past 2 weeks. Berkshire Breeze 2 weeks ago at Flemington, and Recommendation absolutely bolting in last weekend. But looking forward to this card. There's a couple on it that I'm keen on, being Barrack Hill and Cadmus. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next weekend for Bletchingley Day.